Hi, our GeoGebra lesson today is on construction of regular polygons inscribed in a circle. Just to give you the picture of what we will be doing in this lesson, I've already created one here, you can see. In a circle, different regular polygons will appear through when the slider is animated. So you see what we are going to do. This is the preview. Okay, so basically this is what we're going to do in this lesson. Okay, so let's activate our GeoGebra software. Okay, so first of all, I will show you there are a couple of ways in which you can be able to construct a regular polygon inscribed in a circle. But I will just show you two methods, two ways, which in a way both of them are somewhat similar. Okay. So first of all, we will construct a let's begin with a triangle inscribed in a circle. Okay, so first of all, let's have a point. So you click this tool here, the second tool, click on point, and you put your point A somewhere in the grid there. Okay, the second thing to do now is to look for the circle tool, which is the sixth tool here, and we come to select circle, center, and radius. Okay, and you click on A, and the pop-up menu for the radius will appear. So I will enter 3 as my radius, so I have a circle. Okay, the next thing to do now is to put a dot, a point somewhere on anywhere on the circumference of the circle. This will be the first vertices for my triangle. Okay, now the catch here, or the very important tool or technique that we will be using, is using the angles. So we know that the interior angle of a circle is 360 degrees. Now we have to divide it into against the number of sides of the polygon. Okay, so here is the formula that the rule that will be used to construct a polygon inscribed in a circle. The rule is that 360 degrees divided by the number of slides of the polygon that you want to draw. For example, triangle, we know it has 3 sides. So 360 degrees divided by 3, you will use 120 degrees. For square, you will use 90 degrees. For pentagon, you will use 72 degrees. For hexagon, you will use 60 degrees, and you can continue on. Okay, so this is generally the idea there. Okay, so coming back to our construction of the triangle here, we have the second point already. Now what we will be able to do now is we want to we want to get the second point somewhere here, using the tool of angle here. So the 8 tool, okay, and then which is the angle or the measurement tool, and I select angle with given size. Okay, after I select it, I will come and select these 2 points here, B and A, and then the pop-up menu will ask me for what angle you want to use. So I will use 120 degrees, because 360 divided by 3 is 120 degrees. Okay, so I click OK, and here my second vertex is created, and the angle between B, A and B prime is 120 degrees. Okay, so since this tool is activated, I will click on B prime and click on A to get the third, and it's already in 120 degrees, so I go ahead and click OK. So now I have 1, 2 and 3 points or vertices. So I go to the tool tool number 5, which is on the polygon. So I click on polygon here and I start connect the dots. 1, 2, and 3 connected, and I got my triangle. Okay, well, you can do for square, maybe let's do square together, and then I will move on to the second method of or second steps to construct the regular polygon in a circle. Okay, so let's do the same thing again. Let's create a circle. Point. Okay, put it somewhere there. Go to circle tool. Okay, click this one. Okay, the radius is 3. I have my circle there. Another point I need. Okay, the second point is very important, so create it there. Now I go to angle with given size, and I click this one. And what do you want to do? I want to create a square, so I know that 360 degrees, a square has 4 sides, so when I divide 360 by 4, that will give me 90 degrees. Okay, so click on this tool and I adjust my angles to 90 degrees. Okay, so the second vertex is given, so I need to create 2 more vertices. So DC, okay, 90 is there. Okay, DC again. Okay, 90 is already there. Here we go. I have 4 vertices. Now I go to the polygon tool, click on the polygon, connects the dot, and voila, you have your square. Okay, you can do the same for pentagon, you can do the same for hexagon, and you can continue on. So the idea is this. Okay, right, so very good. So now let me clear off my working space. I will show you the second way in which we can now use the animation or the slider. All right, so here we go. Remember, the first thing, we put a point. Okay, here. Okay, now I have a point already. Now I have to create a circle similarly to the first time that we did. So let's use 3 again. Click OK, and I have a circle of a radius 3. The next thing to do now is I will make a slider. So this is the slider tool, the second last tool here. This is the slider tool. I click on the slider and click somewhere here. Okay, and this pop-up menu is given. Okay, so I change my name of the slider to N. Okay, so because I want to understand it in a way that it is N relating to the number of sides. Okay, okay, so the integer, we select integer, not numbers. Okay, the minimum will be 3 because there are 3 sides in a triangle, so we start off with triangle as the base. As the minimum. Okay, the maximum, maybe let's say for now we will stop at 15. Okay, you can go as 100,000, whatever you want to go, whatever number you want to choose, but for as a beginner we start off with 15. The increment will increase by 1 side. Okay, so 1 by 1. Okay, so the side will increase by 1. Okay, good, it's done. Now the next thing now, we have our slide already, so we will have to place the second point on the circumference of the circle here. Good. Now we have the second point already. Now what we will do now is we will calculate a central angle. Okay, so to do that we will not use any of the tool, but we will use the input bar here. So central angle, you type CA equals, okay, you use 2 pi. Now you will notice that you need to get pi from this sign here, keyboard here. Okay, so you click this one and it will appear there, and click pi. Okay, once you get pi, you divide it with n, the number of sides. So press enter. There you go. Okay, so we want to have a lot of working space, so we close this keyboard. All right, the next thing to do now is Once we have already created our central angle between two vertices, now we will rotate on a point, and we want to rotate. So the 9th menu there, you can click down and rotate here, or rotate around a point. So we click rotate, click on B, and B will rotate around A. On what angle? Now we cannot put a specific angle because we need to let it open so that it depends on the angle, central angle. So we will use central angle as our angle, and we will not use any value at this point in time. So let's put CA, click OK. What that happens, if you do it properly, you will see that there's a B prime dot named B prime appearing there. Okay, that means you are correct. Now that's done. Now we have to create our polygon. So let's go to the polygon tool and we click regular polygon. Okay, we are creating a regular polygon. So click on regular polygon, and you come and you click B and connect to B prime, and the pop-up menu will ask you for the vertices, the number of sides. You cannot lock in a number. We cannot give a specific number. We will give it depends. It will increase and it will animate. So we will refer it to this slider here. We will say the vertices depends on the slider N. Okay, and you click OK. So the base is 3, so it says 3 sides already now. So you've got your first polygon created already in a circle. Okay. Just one more thing before we finish off our animation. We need to adjust the speed so that we can be able to see the transition. Okay, very nice and clearly. So right click on the slider, go to the settings, and you come down to speed, and it's on 1. So maybe we say type in 0.4. Let's say the speed. Okay, 0.4, and then you click X. Okay, now if you want to change the color, you can right click on the triangle or the polygon itself, and you can click the settings and the color there. You want to select whatever color you want to select, maybe green. Okay, so maybe I will use pink. Close, and you can do many other things, but for now this should be enough. Okay, so let's see how it works. So let's right click there and do the animation. Wow, there you go. You have just created an animation that shows different regular polygons inscribed in a circle using GeoGebra. Thank you, and hope to see you again on another round of GeoGebra lesson with Hanson. Thank you very much.